Oh, what's going on, guys? Gomes here, back again on another, you guessed it, MLB The Show 20 Diamond Dynasty video. We have new stuff today, a little bit of well, not a surprise update. Was if you would have told me at the beginning of the week, but we have new World Series collection, or at least the first part of it with some big cards and some not so big cards, some medium size, some Happy Meal cards, but regardless, nothing to say otherwise, but leave a like down below on this video, definitely helps out, and subscribe to the channel would be very important. One would recommend, if you want the Dodgers to win, you should probably subscribe. If you want the Rays to win, also subscribe. If you aren't watching baseball, well, you should still subscribe to this baseball channel. Getting into this one, so we have 5 new cards as far as I am concerned. How are we gonna find these? Good question. I'm not exactly sure. I see the moments are out. I'm just not particularly sure. Is it a player program? It is. Okay. So here we go. We're coming in real hot. And needless to say, when these cards were starting to reveal, cards were starting to drop on Twitter, they started, sprinkling them like a nice parsley on a pasta dish. Needless to say, I was met with the same excitement one would get after their car gets towed due to a parking violation. Or your family members eat all the fucking food but leave the container there, giving your taste buds false hope of arousal. But you'll soon see, you're going to get aroused, so just stay with the blue ball. Trust me, it'll be worth it. Christian Javier here, great player. I really like him. It's kind of fucking wild to think how the Astros lost Verlander for the entire year, lost Garrett Cole, lost Charlie Morton 2 years ago, and now they have Christian Javier, they have Framber Valdez, and Urquidy all coming up. If you thought this was going away anytime soon. 118 K9, 98 hit 9, 31 stamina for a reliever who's actually, well, I think he's kind of a starter too, could be wrong, but he pitched a good amount of innings. A decent little card, has good differentials, of course. Is he going to be batting practice? Could be. We're going to have to see. Here we have Chris Davis, Crush Davis, who gets very generous 67 fielding. He also has 119 and 120 power. Somehow he actually was good, for the postseason for the A's, considering he's not even been his typical 247 hitter for about 2 years now. But he also somehow has contact. He does not have speed, only 33. Do not put him in center field. That should be the what is it? One of the deadly sins. I don't know how. I forget how many there is. But that is one of them. Rest assured. But a great offensive card. Defended a bench bat. If you guys are looking for something like that, not a bad card whatsoever from Crush Davis. Moving on to the next one, we're gonna have Tyler Matzek. Some people thought this was glass now. Don't remember when the Rays had red on their jerseys, but I guess some colorblind, red and green, that's what people get mixed up. As if the Rays ever wore green. Technically they did, but Glasnow didn't. Son of a bitch. Getting onto it. Matzek, not a bad card. Pretty good one, actually. He doesn't have a changeup, which is going to hurt. If he had a changeup alongside the slider, cutter, and curveball, would be one of the best lefties and somebody you have to have for a free lefty. Gonna have to see how good he is. He throws 97, 98 in the four seam. The cutter, great differential, but it's really close to the slider. I'm just concerned those are gonna look like two very similar pitches. But overall, he has good per nines, 109 hit 9, 116 K9, 90 overall BB9 with 87 control. Pretty good shit. Like it a lot. We're not going to mention what you guys just saw there. Yep, you guys are starting to get aroused, starting to sail half-mast, not fully there. But Chad Pinder, of course, what we all came here for. But, this is the important thing. A lot of people want to rag on these cards saying, oh, what the fuck, SDS? Oh, where's Corey Seager? My part of that crowd, maybe. But these will make a fine addition to my collection. Or my World Series collection, rather, because I'm not using these bad boys. 103, 102 splits against lefties, 81, 98 against righties, 85 vision, diamond defense at third, gold no matter where else you put him, except for catcher or pitcher, or first base, apparently. But he has 98 reaction, big stat, always going to be above the 90 threshold, 48 speed, I don't know. Not much else to say. There's something to say about this one. Giancarlo Stanton, right? This is what everybody's very excited for. I would like to imagine me not voice cracking for at least one video. So I'm gonna continue to talk deep like this. Imagine if they, I'm gonna stop doing that. Imagine if they didn't drop Stanton today. People would revolt. People would be very angry. There would be riots in the streets, I presume. But it makes sense that we are getting really good cards. I was a bit concerned because this is at the level 50. So I would think we're going to get probably, I don't know. I think we're probably going to get at least 4 cards from the World Series. I don't know if they're going to add. I don't know. I'm really fucking perplexed here, trying to think about it. Let's go over Stanton first before we talk about that. Maxed out power, of course, just like his home run derby card. It's not that much better. He has better contact considerably. The vision, I think, is quite comparable. The fielding, I think he was below 70, so he's going to have silver defense, 81 arm and 58 speed. I still would not play him in center field. Keep him in left if you can, because you're still going to have silver, decent arm, and serviceable speed. Just have somebody like Trout or Mickey in center field, and you'll be getting to a lot of balls. They're going to be hanging up, ready to grab some balls. Stanton or Trout or Mantle, as I just explained, are going to be. Great card, great swing, of course. I think he probably does have a shift, I would presume, so if that, isn't something you like, well, too fucking bad, I suppose. Let's take a couple looks at how to get these cards, first of all. So, the collection 2020 postseason. I see. Well, I cannot see, actually, because you can't get up to 40. So I'm going to assume this is going to get you points later on once we get more of the cards. I don't know why those other ones aren't popping up there. Like, why Stanton? Are they not used for the collection? Is it only going to be Javier and Chris Davis? I'm not sure. I would assume that's a bug. We can't get that anyway. So the only way to progress right now is going to be through missions and moments. And I'd assume this is going to work just like a POTM program. Looking at the missions moments here. Kevin Kiermaier, the power icon, of course, 2 hits and 1 extra base hit. That was against the Dodgers. That game was already over at that point. Garbage stats as far as I'm concerned. Mookie Betts, of course, gets a moment right there, leaving a legacy. Corey Seager, not going to leave a card behind for us to, cherish his legacy for. And, of course, the postseason legend, the known October performer, Brandon Lau, coming in big as per usual. Not much of a surprise that he hit 2 home runs. I guess the only surprise is that he didn't hit 3. So those are going to be a way to get up to 25 to get you the Matzek. And then I assume it's just going to be missions, innings with 2020 postseason players. It can be done offline. Just fill it out with postseason players, and you're going to be able to get that done with one play versus computer game. Hit home runs with 2020 postseason players. It doesn't look like there's anything specific with these cards so far, but I'd imagine it's going to get you right up to Stanton. So yeah, if you guys have all the cards like me, fuck us, I suppose, because they have the packs here. You're going to get cards that way. I have them all locked in, so I'm not particularly happy, but I, in hindsight, should have seen that it was going to look exactly like the POTM programs, and I can't do anything with those cards right now. They have no progression towards the program, but of course they will, and you're still going to need to get 40. I probably would have recommended getting 20 to 24. I probably didn't need to get all 32, but hey, I have stubs to waste. I could be more upset, but yeah, what I think is going to happen is maybe this is going to mean, because let's say Corey Seager, please, falls apart in the World Series. Okay, maybe that sounds bad, but what if he didn't get a hit? Wouldn't that be kind of cool, Rays fans or non-Dodgers fans? I don't know. Hopefully he does still do well, because I want to see him get a good card. And believe me, I want the Rays to win fair and square. Make it go 7 games, because God knows what else am I going to watch? Chopped after that? Am I going to watch HGTV? Unlikely, but we might have to, because there's not much else on other than football. So, yeah, I think maybe we get just World Series cards. It doesn't look like they're going to give us anything else, which is weird, because these are all Division Series cards. unless they're going to drop something completely different, I don't know. It looks like we're just not getting anything else from the championship series, which kind of makes sense seeing that we got 2 cards per each team. The division series, we just got 1. So understandable. But that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about the World Series program. Let me know what you guys think about Stanton, because I know you're not excited for any other of the cards. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like down below. Probably going to be live tweeting, hopefully a fat dubski for the Rays tonight, so follow me there. And yeah, I'm going to end the video now.